welcome to Passages, our Call of Cthulhu campaign. My name is Bolthra. Welcome to the show. This is our season finale of Passages, so we're looking forward to wrapping some things up tonight. Maybe everyone will die. Who knows? We'll find out. It all depends on how the dice rolls and the decisions they make. If this is your first time here, welcome. Glad you found us. Please give the video a like and subscribe so we can continue to give you all sorts of fun, creepy entertainment. So let's go ahead and meet our investigators. I am going to start with Vala.
Hi, I am Vala. I am the parapsychologist who somehow has not gone crazy and might potentially die tonight.
Yeah, we'll find out. And Aloysius.
Hello, I'm playing Algernon Blackwater, the occultist who has angelic light following him around in one very specific place, seemingly, and he's going to try and figure out what that's about, and hopefully not get killed by a book-loving crazy lady.
A book-loving archaeologist.
And speaking of which...
I play Loretta Lacard, and she is the crazy book lady right now. She's very well on her way to going insane if she isn't already.
Maybe we'll give her another book. Maybe it's...
she might be the one killing us tonight.
Yeah, it could be. Hey guys, I forgot to have you roll your skills to see if some things could increase. Why don't we just do that real quick before we get started? I have that Vala needs to roll her psychology.
That is what I believe I have too.
Oof.
Nope.
Okay.
I was so close.
So close. And Algernon, I have you going to roll your psychology as well.
My psychology?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Totally forgot about that.
Hey, take it.
I will take it.
When the keeper says do it, just do it.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll get ready to...
/ roll. It would help if I can spell correctly. D10.
Oh,
10.
Nice.
Nice.
Double
Doubled
my
your
skill
score.
level.
Yeah. Okay. And Loretta needs to roll her spot hidden.
Okay. Trying to figure out where it is. There it is.
No. Alrighty. Well, at least we tried. So. Okay. All right. Well, when we last left our investigators, they had gone to the small town of Inwood, Rhode Island. They had some gentleman kind of chasing them around Providence that worked for Mr. Wainwright. And they've come to Inwood, I think, in hopes of possibly investigating the convent again. Is that correct?
Yes, I wanted to check in on that. Sort of just like see what the general vibe is, and also see if we can like recreate that light effect that was happening around me or following me around or whatever.
Sounds like a good idea. What say the others?
I am good with whatever. I just remember that I was like, let's just get away from these guys. And we were like, let's go back to the convent.
Back to the convent. Okay. And so Loretta, I assume you have the book with you?
Yeah, I have the book with me.
Okay.
It's always with me.
Okay. Of course, I just, I just stating the obvious, I guess.
Always on her person.
Always.
Except when it's tucked away in a drawer. That's the only exception.
And
Yeah.
she hasn't had to shower or anything yet that we know of. So apparently the book.
She just always smells like roses. It's okay.
Oh, what did I do? There we go. Sorry about that. Hit a button. Okay. All right. So one thing you guys do remember when you had been there previously was that there seemed like there had been a certain time of the day that maybe when the sisters were in
when they were doing mass.
when they were doing mass or something. So I would assume, and I know I shouldn't use that word, that is possibly when you would consider heading over there, but I will not assume that.
Well, I mean, it's a convent. They probably do multiple masses throughout the day where they go.
Yeah, it's entirely up to you guys. I will say you walked over there because you didn't have a car. You had taken a taxi.
We
to
had.
Yes. Took a
So-
taxi to get the hell out of Dodge because a dude was stalking us, or multiple dudes.
Yeah, 2 dudes.
So you have strolled down a lonely country road. Occasionally, a car passes you, but you have made your way to the kind of the outer gates of the convent, and it is say midday. Took you a little while to walk there. So it's about 11 a.m. when you
All
arrive.
right. Do we notice anyone inside the convent, or have we not entered yet?
You have not. You've kind of strolled up
Okay.
to like they have kind of like gates out front.
Do we
And then
see any of the other nuns wandering the grounds?
Yeah, is
You
there
mean-
like any hustle and bustle happening?
Are there any penguins about?
Yes.
Give me a spot hidden, please. Everyone can roll a spot hidden.
The nuns are just stalking us from the shadows.
Right?
Oof. A 7. Okay.
That
Vala is just looking at like the trees and stuff.
Squirrel.
Yeah, whatever a 3-star success is, I
Okay.
got that.
Okay.
That's
And
an
we will-
extreme.
And I will need to mark that down for you. So, and even that good a roll, you're kind of looking around, kind of as you're kind of walking. You do not spot anyone. You don't spot a gardener, any mailmen delivering things. You don't spot anyone.
Should we poke our heads into like the
Yeah.
lobby area and see if there's anyone there?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up to the large wooden doors that open with a creak and stick your head in the lobby, and you do not see anyone. It is quiet as a tomb.
That's a little creepy. A little off-putting.
Do we
Maybe I
not even hear anything like in the distance or like off in the background or something?
No. You
No,
don't.
just like hey, could hear a pin drop in here.
Well, you know what? Give me a listen roll then.
All of us are just...
Anyone who wants to listen, it's up to you. $37.
I barely got
No.
that.
Okay. Really, really, really faint. You think you might hear some music, but very far away.
Okay. Does it
And
seem
it's-
like it's coming from in the convent, or
Mhm.
like it could be okay? Okay.
Yeah, like somewhere in the building.
Yeah, somewhere like deeper in the building. Okay.
Now, when you had gone in, there had been a staircase that had led upstairs to where you had gone to see Sister Margaret James. And then you had found a small little chapel kind of off the lobby that you assumed was more for visitors, that kind of thing. The actual gathering of the nuns was probably in some larger chamber that you did not see previously in your visit.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well,
It seems they're busy.
so it would seem. Should we go back up to Sister Margaret James's room? Do we think we might find anything useful there?
there's a possibility.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to where the nun melted.
Okay. You're gonna scoot up the stairs up to, I believe, I can't remember if it was the
It
second
was
floor.
room. It was 305. Was her
to,
room.
to the third floor. Thank you. You take much better notes than I do. Okay. Yeah, you get up there, and I believe you went to the right. And I would like Vala to make a not spot hidden. Let's do make me an occult roll, please.
Ooh. No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see.
I should
Mhm.
also ask, as
Mhm.
we were going up the stairs,
Mhm.
did we happen to see that little glowy light next to Algernon?
That's what you just rolled for.
Oh.
So no. Loretta can roll if she'd like.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do see something faint next to him.
Oh, next to me this time.
Yeah, yeah. Algernon, give me a luck roll.
A luck roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Success.
okay. You sense something kind of off near you, not necessarily occultish, but you're just like corner of your eye. You just thought you saw something, and you're kind of doing like almost kind of the dog spinning around chasing their tail kind of thing. And Loretta, you do see just this faint gold light, just kind of moving kind of out of his eyesight. It's fun. Like he turns left, it goes, it kind of just moves with him, like trying to stay out of his.
I'm gonna start laughing hysterically because
Okay.
this is funny.
You do not like this light, though. It feels like the antithesis of all the wonders that the book has shown you.
Gonna stop laughing and then back up.
What?
Nothing. I had a funny thought.
Whatever you say.
Okay. All right.
I guess we keep going towards Sister Margaret's melty room.
Yep. You get there, and the door is closed. In fact, all the doors are closed.
I guess I'll try to open it.
Okay. It is unlocked.
I'm gonna open it like slowly.
Okay. Okay. On the floor, there is the same black ichor kind of spread out. And if you look into the room, in the corners are like blotches of that same black ichor. Loretta.
Yes.
Could you please give me a power roll?
A power roll?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be, it should be on your character sheet. It's a POW.
Do I need to minimize? Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. Ooh. Would you like to spend luck?
I would like to spend luck, yes.
Okay. You feel energized when you see the black ichor, and your tattoo starts creeping along you, and you feel like, yes, it's not gone. In fact, it seems like it's growing.
I am pleased. Very sweet. Probably gonna go move closer to the ichor.
Okay.
I'll follow her in.
Oh, okay. I will linger in the doorway.
Okay.
That's probably smart.
It as she approaches, it kind of starts to writhe a little bit, and little tendrils of it kind of stick out and kind of wave around a little bit. Almost to Loretta, they're almost like hands, arms beckoning her closer. Give me a sanity roll, Loretta.
My sanity is so low.
All the sanity rolls, Loretta.
There we go.
Oh.
All
Okay.
the time.
Yeah, you're like, no, I really should not go hug this thing again.
That'd be quite bad.
Do I see the black ichor doing this as well?
You do. And I would like actually Algernon and Vala to make occult rolls, please.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
No.
Oof.
How dare.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
I actually did well. Okay.
Yep.
You did well. I
Yeah.
did poorly.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like,
Got,
man, they really need blinds in this place. The sun's
got a
Um,
hard success.
You recognize definitely, obviously this is the same ichor that you saw before,
And see, that would make sense that I wouldn't really recognize it because I wasn't there.
and you also notice that it seems like the tendrils of ichor are almost like reaching out to Loretta, like welcoming her, or perhaps trying to suck her in.
I would back up Ms. Lacard.
Is something the matter?
It's reaching out like on the ship.
Ah,
Oh, it was doing this on the ship?
Mhm.
It was doing the same sort of
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, then yes,
And-
Loretta,
and-
we probably
And then
need
she
get
tried
away
to poke
from
it with
here.
something and failed. So.
Yes.
So-
That was in character.
yeah.
Yes, we should get you away from this then. There may not be anything here for us.
but I'm not gonna poke it.
Maybe you should stay near the door with Algernon.
I'm gonna sigh deeply and then move a step back.
Vala, give me a spot hidden, please.
Oh, I'm rolling wonderfully tonight, so yeah. See,
Oh boy.
told you.
Okay. Loretta, you notice that some of the black ichor has started to slide up onto Vala's shoes. That was on the floor is starting to slide up. Do you
And
say
Vala's
anything?
just like do 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 do.
Yeah, she has, do you say anything?
I'm probably not because it's such a pleasurable experience. This black touchy stuff.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Algernon, give me a spot hidden, please.
All right. Spot hidden.
Please save me.
Boom. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you notice that it is clearly on her shoes and is
My
starting
broken
to touch.
eyes are on point tonight.
Yep. You notice that it
Ms.
is on her
Siegel,
shoes.
back away now.
Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of go towards them. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just
And-
like, okay.
And as you start to back up, you're starting to slip a little bit because your shoes are getting wet.
Oh, what's in here?
Now you notice it.
Oh, jeez. Yes, I'm gonna bolt towards them. Oh, what is this?
And what's interesting is when you pull away, you don't necessarily leave like tracks of it. It's not like when you step in mud and you leave muddy stuff. This doesn't. It's still on your shoes, but it's not like the bottom of your shoes. So
It's like on the top of my shoes.
yeah,
I
we'll assume they're very
believe
sensible
it's,
shoes. So.
whatever remains of Sister Margaret.
Can I kick my shoes off into the room and close the door?
Sure.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be barefoot for the rest
Okay.
of the game.
Okay. Yeah, I won't. Well, you probably have socks or something on. So
Yeah, well, yeah.
yeah. So okay, yeah. So you kick them off. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You kick them
Barefoot
off.
adjacent.
Barefoot adjacent. Okay. All right. Yeah. You kick them off into the room.
Maybe we should find where the other nuns are. Make sure that none of this has gotten to them.
Agreed.
Seems how it's been a few days since we've been here. I'm
Yes,
sure
I
someone's
do-
entered this.
Yes, I do want to take like a quick glance into like one of the other rooms just to see if this is like an isolated thing or if it has like spread to the other rooms.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah. Go over. Try the room next door. It's unlocked. There is a body of a nun on the floor, face down on the floor, with black ichor all around her, and there's black ichor on the walls.
I close that up real quick.
I'm going to try the next room over from that.
Okay. Black ichor everywhere, no one in there, and it pulses. That's when you hear a bell, like a bell ring, dong, from like somewhere downstairs, and then 3 more tones of the bell.
All right, I'm going to close up that door.
Okay.
Should we go to where that bell came from?
Yes.
Let's try to be very quiet. Don't push things over as we go.
Loretta, give me another power roll.
Power roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start knocking shit over left and right.
Right. You see the crucifixes everywhere, you just start pushing them.
Yeah, just be like,
Oh,
flipping them upside down.
Okay. Nope. Okay. All right. So you guys are going to head back down the stairs. That's the direction it's coming from.
Since we're on the 3rd floor, can I stop at one of the rooms on the 2nd floor?
Of course.
Just to see if it's there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Go in a room. Yep. There's some black ichor.
Okay. Close that up. Continue on our way.
Okay. And heading back down to the 1st floor.
Yeah, wherever the bell was coming from.
Okay. There is you hear a couple more chimes or of the bell, and it's coming from a direction, basically staying in the lobby. You guys went right. This would be heading left, like past the desk, towards, and you see a sign that says whatever chapel, like some other name for a chapel or something.
St. Ignatius Chapel.
There you go. Our Lady of Blessed Acceleration.
Yeah.
So
as we head in that direction, does the music that I heard sort of like gradually get louder? Okay.
It's gradually getting louder. Okay. And you come to a doorway, really ornate stained glass in the doors, and as you look in, you see a large cross in the distance. It looks like you're coming to that chapel, but you'd have to get closer to see kind of what's inside. The music is much louder now. It sounds like an organ, creepy church organ playing.
I'll go up to the stained glass and just kind of look and see if there's people in there.
Can't really see. You'd probably have to open the door.
See, I'm afraid this door is going to be squeaky, though.
They didn't invent WD-40, I guess. So, or well, I don't know. So someone will tell me if WD-40 was around in 1925. I'm sure.
I mean, there would have been like oils and grease.
I know. I'm just kidding. And there goes Maura looking it up.
Yeah. 1953. It's not
Okay. All right, but there would have been oil. So yeah.
Yeah,
But it's up to you. Yeah, you can definitely hear the music. You don't hear any voices or singing or anything like that, though.
What kind of music is it? Is it like the organ?
Yeah, like church music. I mean,
Well, then there would have to be at least one person in there.
that's true. That is true.
Or something
Logically.
mimicking a person.
Yes, something that can play the organ.
Yeah.
The door is a mimic. No, sorry. No.
Wrong
Oh,
game.
no.
I know.
All right.
I'm just gonna open it.
Okay.
Of course you are.
And it opens quietly. Do you open just one side? Open both sides?
Open one side.
Okay.
Thank God for small favors.
And do you step in, or do you just kind of stick your head in?
Stick my head in first.
Okay. Is anyone else looking?
Yeah, I'll look
Yes.
too.
Okay, doing the 3-head thing.
Yep.
Just
Okay.
the
Okay. Okay. You see, probably the room is much bigger than you probably would have imagined, but it is probably like 40 pews deep, and all you see is sisters, their backs kneeling down in the pews, praying. There is no one on the altar. There are some candles lit, but there's no one on the altar. Loretta, your tattoos want you to go in.
Do
I'm
I
glad.
see like the entryway that leads upstairs to where the organ would be? Sorry, that's using my prior knowledge. I would assume that there's an organ like most churches upstairs.
You'd have to step in further and then do a spot hidden check.
I'm just gonna step in.
Okay.
Well, she's gonna step in. I'll step in
Okay.
and do that same
Okay.
thing where I'm looking for
Okay.
where the organ would
It
be.
is rather dark in here. So there really the only kind of light is really coming from the candles, and there are some stained glass windows on the left. So there is some sunlight coming in, and that's how you're able to really see. But it casts kind of some odd different colors and shapes and things. Yeah. If you would like to give me your spot hidden, I need probably a hard success on this one.
Can I bust out my lantern and light it up?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big fat no on
You
mine.
do not, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
not good with the noticing things.
Okay. Pleasant music is playing.
I'm gonna kind of just keep in line with Loretta. So
Okay.
if she moves forward, I'll move forward with her.
Okay.
I'll move forward.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
so are you going like down the center aisle or?
I'll go to the left side.
Okay. Yeah, because there's like one center aisle and then basically like pathways
Yeah.
like on
Uh-huh.
either side. Standard
Mhm.
church. So okay. So you're going to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay. All right. So you are okay. So Vala is following her. How about Algernon?
Yeah, he'll like move pretty tentatively, but he'll like try to stick close to them.
Okay. Vala, give me that occult roll again, please. Nope.
Ooh, hold on.
Would you like to spend luck?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what, 7 points?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You see, if you kind of turn around and look at Algernon, you do see some kind of gold shape like following him, and it almost kind of glitters in the way the sunlight's coming in. That's how you're able to kind of see it a little better now, and it looks like a hooded figure of some sort.
Do I feel anything when I look at it? Like, do I feel comforted? Do I feel afraid? Am I just confused?
You would probably feel more comforted.
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 We're gonna go back to sleep? Way!
because it's not some creepy figure with goo all over them. So but it does seem to kind of be following Algernon.
I'm just gonna try to whisper,
Mhm.
Algernon, it's next to you now.
Give me a luck roll, Algernon.
Okay. No.
No. Okay. Nope.
Eh,
What
that's
are you
okay.
talking? What are you talking about? Okay, Loretta. Just still moving along.
Yeah, still moving along.
Okay. As you start to go a few rows up, you can now see the nuns' faces, and they're knelt down. They're kneeling down in prayer, and all their eyes are dripping that black,
That's
precious,
what I thought you would say.
precious fluid out of their faces, and some around their mouths. And you see them they're kind of mouthing something quietly, but you can't quite hear what they're saying.
I'm going to continue moving up to see if all of them are like that.
And Vala and Algernon, you would see the same thing if you're kind of moving along the sides, you would see the same thing. They're all ages of nuns, but they're all it's almost
About
like they're
how many nuns are in here?
Oh, let's
approximately
see, 40 rows.
So it's like fully packed.
Fully
Okay.
packed, yes. 40 rows. I'd say maybe 4 nuns a row. What is that? 160.
Oh boy.
So yeah, full house. Oh no, I take that back. There was one dead one upstairs.
It's true.
Yeah, so that's what 159. Yeah. Sorry.
Screw that one nun, I guess.
She put up too much of a fight.
And as you're coming in, Vala, you can now see where the stairs would lead to the organist, and you hear that kind of that music being played right above you.
I think I want to go up there.
Okay. All right. Are you going to be stealthy about it, or are you going to just walk up normally?
I think I'm just going to walk up normally because it seems like no one's paying attention
Okay.
to us right now.
Okay.
And I'm just going to whisper to the two of them, I'm going to go up to where the organ is.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
luck, or have fun.
And it's almost you kind of go up the stairs, and their back is to you. There's another nun playing the organ, and there is a black ichor kind of like around the organ, and it's just kind of moving slowly. It's not writhing as much as maybe in some other spots.
Like snakes with the snake charmers.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
How close is it to the edge of the balcony?
It's a very small spot. I mean, the organ isn't huge, so it's probably maybe like 6 or 7 feet across. So
okay, I'm just gonna kind of stop where I'm at and just kind of look out to see if to get an overlay of the inside of this chapel.
yeah, you can now from up here. You can see beyond the cross is just this wall of black. Just the writhing ichor.
Well, I'm gonna head back down and go try to get my compatriots.
Okay. And as you get down the stairs, the doors to the chapel slam shut.
Of course they do.
You don't see anyone there.
Of course not.
But that's when the nuns sit up.
Does the music stop playing?
It does.
Of course it does.
Loretta's gonna wonder why her eyes aren't leaking ichor.
Give me a sanity roll.
She's like, God, why aren't I crying black like that?
It's so beautiful.
Oh boy. Okay.
Speaks to my God's soul.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna see if you lose some more sanity here. Oh.
I probably will. My sanity's low.
Just a fucking death spiral.
Okay, you're gonna lose 4 more sanity, and you feel compelled to walk to the altar.
I'll walk to the altar then.
and address the gathered sisters.
I didn't sign up for public speaking.
I'm just gonna stop near Algernon and just tell him that there's more of that black stuff behind, and that maybe she shouldn't go up there.
And she stops. I mean, Loretta just stops and like doesn't know what she's supposed to say, but she just.
Oh, I was gonna say I was
there.
gonna like try and grab her before she walked up
well,
there.
Well, she's on one side, you're on another, so you'd have to walk.
I
over.
was right.
No,
with
he
her.
was behind us.
Oh, I thought you were on the other side.
No, I was.
Okay.
No, I was staying with everybody.
I'm sorry. Okay. Then okay. If you want to try to make a just a dex roll to see if you can grab her.
Okay, that's fine. Because I'm not like trying to be like super forceful about it or anything. Just trying to be like, hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, I thought you were on the other side. So
roll. I succeeded somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Before you can get up to the front, Loretta, he kind of grabs your like coat or whatever from behind. See, now someone's sort of holding you up.
Ms. Lacard, what are you doing?
I'm walking.
There's more of that stuff back there. We shouldn't go up there.
We need to leave.
Do we really need to leave, though?
I think it's a good idea if we do.
The nuns begin to chant. I think someone in here speaks Latin.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yes. The two ladies.
Okay. Give me a language roll for Latin. It's going to be regular difficulty.
She understands it. I don't.
Okay. Okay. Loretta only understands the book is the way. The book is the way.
I like these ladies. They seem okay to me.
I disagree.
But yeah, well, it's up to Loretta if she decides to try to slip away or stays where she is. It's up to you.
I want to stay.
Okay.
Loretta wants to stay.
Okay. And you feel like maybe a reading from the book might be fun for the ladies, but who knows? It's entirely up to you.
I've memorized part of the book,
Yes, you
probably
have.
at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna speak part of the book in
Okay.
Latin.
I think I gave you some mythos. Very little, I think.
Very little. I think I have like 5 points in mythos.
Okay.
I do, yeah.
What's better, your occult or your mythos?
Occult.
Roll your occult. Roll your occult.
I was gonna say, is that even a question? 5% mythos.
I just thought it
Oh
was.
no.
Yeah. You mumble out something that you just kind of not sure what you said. Vala, give me another Latin roll, please.
That was almost so good.
It was almost beautiful, and then
Oh no!
No, it wasn't.
Oh no!
Okay. God. Vala, you thought what was being said was something about
sunshine and puppy dogs.
Sunshine and puppy dogs, and it's such a shame they all have to die. And Loretta, whatever you mumbled out seems to have agitated the nuns a little bit, because they're kind of there's just like the stir goes across them.
Loretta, maybe you should stop speaking.
Yeah, maybe.
Algernon,
Yes.
give me an occult roll, please.
Okay. occult roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Even though you don't speak the language, whatever they're talking about, you get the feeling that the natives are getting restless, as the expression goes, and that they seem to be building towards something. Like they because all the nuns start to chant something.
We need to leave now.
Yes,
Yeah.
zombie
I'm-
nuns.
I'm-
I'm
Okay.
gonna head back to the door,
Okay.
the double doors, even though
Okay.
I'm sure they won't open, but I'm gonna try it.
You try it, and yeah, they don't budge. It seems like somebody's locked them.
Are there any other potential exits?
In 1925, I don't think they really thought about a lot of fire exits.
No, almost
Um,
certainly not.
Is there
Um,
anything heavy that could break glass
Yeah, there's
besides the pulpit?
there's like candelabras, whatever you call the banks for 3 or 4 candles. Yeah, you could those are some solid metal. The nuns are starting to move out of the aisles though, and they're starting to turn and look at everyone.
How close is the nearest one of these?
Oh, probably about 5 or 6 feet. But you have to be. I want you to make a dex roll though to see if you can get over to it before the nuns start to surge out towards it.
My dex is not good, so
Yeah, Dex is definitely my
Nope.
weakest.
Okay.
My
You-
weakest attribute.
My dex is my strongest.
Okay. Well,
the one who doesn't want to leave.
Yeah. The nuns step in your path, and they're mumbling something, which you just can't, and they're just bleeding from the eyes, and they're just starting to reach out. Now we can technically start combat if you want to start assaulting these nuns, or you can try to slip around them to try to grab. Or you could use your size.
Well, I was gonna
Well.
say, could I try to
Just shoulder block them.
I was gonna ask if maybe I could try to smash my elbow through the glass or something, but
It's a little. You'd have to kind of. Well, actually, no. Her size, she's pretty tall. Yeah,
Mhm.
you'd be able to. Everyone else would probably have to stand on something, but Vala's tall enough that she could. Yeah. Just give me a like a strength roll.
Okay. My strength, surprisingly, is pretty low for how big I am. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you hit
Dang.
it. Nothing happens.
Can
Except
I
maybe I bruised my elbow.
can I try to speak passages of the book to them in English?
Yeah.
I will do that then.
Okay. Now, if you're, I think I had you roll a cult before, so we'll stick with a cult for now. Yeah. So.
I wish my cult was higher. I'm gonna spend a luck.
Spend a look. Okay. What would you like to say to them?
Basically, like anything and everything I can remember from the book.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll go with this. Let's find one of the passages. Funny how that title comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The imperfect
It's had
vessel.
multiple meanings throughout the course of this.
Right?
It's almost like I planned it.
Oh my god, you're a genius.
The imperfect vessel holds the way through, giving
As she starts speaking, can I try to put my hand around her mouth to stop her from saying it? Because remember, I've always been against reading this out loud.
I probably didn't come close to the door as you did.
No. You guys, yeah, because you're back by the door, and then you went over to the window, but Loretta's probably a little bit further up.
Algernon is still close to me or close to her?
Closer to her.
Yeah, I would say I'm close to her.
Yeah.
still.
Algernon, stop her.
I guess I'm gonna try to cover her mouth with my
Okay.
free hand.
You can either make a. I don't think your size is probably intimidating enough. Are you going to try to like grab her and hold her, or are you going to just like try to just like swat your hand in front of her mouth? 'Cause one is going to be dex, one is going to be strength. So.
I will go with the like whereas before I was just like trying to be like, hey, what you doing? This time I'm like, okay, you're actively doing a bad thing.
Which one is better for you, your strength or your dex?
My strength.
Okay, why don't you roll it at a bonus? So when you roll it, you get to there's like a dot. I think you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
like a little slider or something.
Yep. So it's gonna be a +1.
Okie doke. Roll.
Okay.
It's the same result for both of them. So
Okay.
that's
Perfect.
a success.
Yep. You get your hand over, and she's.
Can I make a dex roll?
You can
Like,
to see if
react?
you want to, but it's gonna be at a disadvantage
Oh, okay.
because you're too busy thinking. So.
Too busy using your brain.
Oh.
Wow.
She slips out, and if you would like to continue talking, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna continue talking.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to get towards her.
Okay. All right.
I will tackle her if I need to.
The nuns are getting in your way now. They haven't touched you, but they're like starting to stand in your way.
That was...
So Vala, you're going to either have to touch a nun, or shove them out of the way to get to Loretta.
I don't want to touch him because then that's gonna initiate things.
It's fun being insane.
I guess I'm just gonna kind of shove through them, but not necessarily
Okay.
to push.
Give me a size roll. I'm gonna say you basically just use your massive form.
That one I make.
Okay, yeah. You're able to kind of shove your way through them, and then Loretta, you now see Vala like approaching you, like very very intent on stopping the word.
I'm gonna position myself with more nuns in the way.
Okay. All right.
Since I don't know the book as well as she does, but I know the stuff that we had already translated. Can I try to say something in Latin or even in English that's opposite of what the passages are? To see if maybe they stop paying attention to what she's saying?
I could be really mean and make it an extreme language roll. But I think I'm going to make it a hard language roll. If you were actively in combat or something, it would be an extreme.
Okay,
but trying to use your memory of it and reverse the curse, as it were.
I'm gonna try it. Nope.
You utter something that the nuns are getting more agitated.
I'm gonna shut up then.
And they're actually trying to guard Loretta. Algernon, they're starting to like move towards you. They haven't like hit you or anything, but they're starting to move towards you to almost like try to separate you from Loretta.
Like how many are sort of like approaching me?
Let me see. Let's roll. Four.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start backing away from them because I don't want them and their creepy black blood anywhere near me.
Okay.
Oh boy. I really want to do something drastic, but I don't at the same time.
What is the glowing hooded thing next to him doing?
Oh yeah, what is it doing?
Actually, yeah, Loretta, why don't you make an occult roll, looking at the glowy thing.
The glowy
I'm going to spend.
being.
Okay. It's kind of, it's now, instead of kind of like getting out of Algernon's way, it's almost like it's at his side now, like, and you see something that looks like hands like starting to move up. Algernon, please make another luck roll.
Okay. No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Luck is not a strong
Sorry. Sorry. It's one of those things I wanted. It's not something innate. It's just luck that you're going to notice it. But yeah, Loretta, it seems like it's you just see something that almost looks like hands, like pleading, but it's not something you like, because it seems the opposite of what you've been blessed with.
I don't like those hands.
And the 4 nuns have now like surrounded Loretta. Now, Vala, you can try busting the window again. You can try to grab one of the candle things if you want, and try to swing for the window again. It is up to you. You could try to swing and hit Loretta with it. It's
Well, it's funny. I was looking to see what I've got. You have a gun.
yeah, you guys do have weapons now, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bust the window again.
Okay. Give me a strength roll, but now with advantage. Now that you've got some heavy thing.
Oh, same.
I
roll.
will spend that luck.
All right. How much luck are people down to? I'm just curious.
Let's see. I have to spend 4. I'm down to 59 out of 80.
Okay. All right, that's not bad.
I have 32.
Okay.
I did not start out with a lot, and I've spent as little as possible.
Same.
You bust out the glass, and sunlight comes in. The nuns seem agitated by it. They're not, like vampires or anything like that, but they do kind of draw away just slightly.
Then can I just try to keep busting out panes of glass?
Okay. That is when a nun doesn't want you to continue doing that, though.
Oh, I bet.
Ooh, 3 of them are approaching.
Well, I'm gonna keep busting out the window until someone gets right up on me.
Okay.
And then when someone touches me, I'm gonna hit them with this thing.
Yeah, we're inching closer to combat.
Yeah, I'm going to sort of like, since Loretta's now like basically fully blocked off from me, and I have 4 nuns approaching me. I'm gonna like keep like walking back and sort of like try to slowly circle my way towards Vala. And sort of like as I'm making my way there, I'm going to take my lit lantern and I'm going to just like smash it on the carpet near the largest cluster of nuns.
Okay.
Not at them, but like close to them, and sort of like hopefully like start a fire that starts deterring them or something.
Why is it in my games somebody always starts a fire?
Fire good.
Okay, yeah. And it definitely catches fast. And Loretta, you see fire. Give me a power roll, though. Nice. You want to read from the book, and you're like, you know what? Enough of this shit.
I'm gonna read
This
from
is
the book then.
let's have a reading from the book. And you can take it out of your bag however you want. There is a lectern towards away from the fire that you could step to
I'll do
if you wanted
that.
to read. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
read
that
from
sounds
the book.
awesome. Like she just kind of walks up and just calmly opens up the book. Maybe licks her finger at find a page. And give me an occult roll. Because you've now learned enough about what's in the book. Oh God.
Not enough, apparently.
No.
No.
Whatever you mumble out reading, the
That's a big
ichor,
yikes.
the ichor on the walls starts like vibrating and throbbing behind you, and like there's like tendrils of it starting to like reach out. Any that go near the fire kind of recoil. Algernon, you see this. And the nuns are avoiding the fire, like most sentient creatures will. But the fire is starting to spread up towards the altar. So, Vala, you're still busting windows.
Yep.
And one of the nuns is going to reach for you. Would you like to dodge, or would you like to?
I'm going to try to dodge first.
Okay. All right. Give me a. Yep, I'm reading from the Book of Cthulhu. That's right. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a dodge roll. Oof. Okay. She's gonna try to grab you. Let's see.
Like I said, the moment something touches me, I'm going to hit it with this thing. So, so I'm not going to hit unless you say she touches me.
A hand on your shoulder.
Then I'm going to hit her with it.
Okay. Yep. Give me. I guess that's just fighting. It's or brawl. I guess. Excuse me. Oof.
That I roll well on.
Nice.
Let me write that down. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say it's probably like a 1d6 item. So just go ahead and roll your damage for it. You can just roll it on the public roll thing or whatever. Oh, all right. Yeah. This candlestick thing, we'll just keep it simple. Yeah, you just like smash her in the face, and she just kind of doesn't say it. She just, kind of zombie-like, kind of stumbles back, and then there's two more nuns reaching for you. Algernon.
Yes. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Since I know that this might be a bit out there, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Since I know that there's this, like, thing following me that I don't know what it is, can I try and sort of, like, call upon it or like channel it and like try to sort of like repel the nuns away or something?
I'll let you make a hard occult roll.
Okay. I succeed.
Nice. Yeah. You tell me how you how you're gonna do it, I guess.
Oh boy.
Dear Saint Anthony, please come round. Something's lost.
No,
Sorry.
he's yeah, it's definitely not going to be like the most like heroic thing or whatever. Just like sheer desperation, being like, I don't know what you are, who you are, or whatever, but you seemingly don't be aligned with these beings, so please help us, kind of deal.
Okay. Right in front of your face, all of a sudden you see this bright yellow light, and you make out the face of Sister Margaret James.
Oh.
And she just kind of comes up and she's like right in your face. She's like, "You must destroy the book. Save my soul." No one else can hear this except for Algernon, though.
We'll try.
Okay. Loretta.
We're kind of surrounded by like 160 nuns or whatever, so...
Yeah.
159.
159 nuns. The other one's slowly working her way down here because she's so far away.
Loretta, your congregation is afraid now that there's a fire starting to rage through. You, like I said, you're at a lectern probably closer to where the windows are, so the fire is starting to spread towards the altar.
Okay.
You look up at the Ichor, and you're starting to see a face forming in the Ichor. You're starting to see like a forehead and like a brow, and almost like the outlines of a mouth. And it is not unpleasing.
It's not unpleasing.
Surprisingly, it's not horrifying.
Can I?
She's like, I could grab a cup of coffee with him.
Yeah.
She's like, he looks like a man who'd treat me right.
Can I continue reading, but with the language? Because that's 10 points higher.
Sure, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. When you do that, the shape starts to get bigger, and Vala's not going to be able to see this because she's too busy getting ready to fight off more nuns. Algernon, though, you do happen to spin, and now you see this goddamn face in the Ichor. Like whatever Loretta said is like bringing it through, basically, into your world. So
it's a whole lot of no thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know exactly how close or far away Loretta is from me, but I'm gonna start working my way towards her, I guess. You could kind of skirt the fire. Yes,
the fire would be kind of to your right, but then you could get towards.
Okay, I will try to be as close to the fire as I can without fully throwing myself into it.
Okay.
To try to sort of like be in the position where it will keep repelling nuns away from me, so I can get close to Loretta.
Okay. Vala, are you going to move? Are you going to move over to another window, or are you going to defend yourself?
I'm gonna try to move to where Algernon is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a size roll to kind of like push your way through the crowd of nuns.
To start decking nuns left and right.
Okay. Yeah, you're just shoving them out of the way. You get over to where like Algernon is. Loretta, you're these people you'd been traveling with who starting to seem like they're no fun. Are approaching you. What would you like to do?
Can I ask the nuns to circle around all 159 of them?
Okay. Let's see. Give me a power roll, but that's probably going to be an extreme to command all of the nuns.
Command all the nuns.
Maybe not all of them. Just like
come to me, my sisters. Protect me.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope. You just
See, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it also.
Yeah.
Can I continue reading?
Let me have Vala do something first, and then you can read. What I want to do is Vala. Now you see this goddamn face in the black goo starting to like, it's pushing its way through. Okay, now Loretta, now you can read again.
Okay.
Okay. She reads now more with like fervor. She's like, your voice is getting more firm, and the face is getting bigger. And you start to hear some like a like coming, like some kind of like voice or something is starting to come out from it. Algernon.
Yes. I'm gonna try to wrestle the book away from her.
Okay. All right. Vala, what would you like to do?
I would also like to try to wrestle that away from her.
Okay. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, Loretta, you're going to have to make basically a contested strength roll. I'm going to have you make a contested strength roll against each one in turn. So we'll say both Algernon and Loretta, both roll your strength, please.
Okay.
Can I use Dex instead?
You know what?
Just gonna.
No.
Well,
Oh,
shit. We both got extreme successes.
Yeah. But Loretta just beat you. So she just your fingers just touch the book. And as you touch it,
can I spend luck
to
beat her?
No. I think
Damn
on
you, Tom.
I
Damn
think
you.
on abilities I don't think you can. So you just snatch it just out of reach. I mean, you both get. I mean, so that let's see. So that was both. Well, yeah, she's doing like amazing with dexterity. So no, your fingertips just graze the book, just enough to feel greasy and disgusting from touching it. But she gets it away. Okay, now, because she was kind of moving in one direction, now I'm going to say Vala, maybe coming from the other direction, is now going to try to grab the book.
And we were using strength?
Yeah, you're going to use strength. I'm going to let Loretta defend again with her dexterity. See, now that she knows, now she knows the treacherous, your treachery.
Oof.
She would, even if you spent luck, she'd
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she pulls it away. And now you see these treacherous vipers are trying to steal your book. Make a sanity roll, please.
oh no.
No. Okay. Let's see. And I think you've lost.
Yikes.
Yeah, let me see how much. Let me see how much sanity you've lost and see if you.
A lot.
Let's see. So I think you've lost a total of 6 sanity this round. So yeah, they are not your friends. They are trying to steal the sacred word from you.
Oh no. That's bad.
And she's and she's dodging and weaving with the book, guys.
I'm gonna position more nuns in front of me.
Well, I'm gonna let you try something like that. I'm gonna let Algernon and Vala do something first. So, trying to be fair.
Could I try to like? Can I like just try to like slash her arm or something that's holding the book with my knife?
You can do your knife, or you did have the candlestick or whatever. It's up to you. You could bludgeon her, or you could attempt to cut a bitch. It is up to you.
I think I'm gonna attempt to cut a bitch.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be your brawl roll. Loretta, you can attempt to dodge if you would like.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I failed it anyways.
Nope.
Oof.
Okay. She's now tried to slash at you. What would you like to do?
Now I would like to position myself. More nuns, and more space.
Okay, make a power roll. This is going to be at normal difficulty now. Now that you've lost more sanity, I'm going to make this easier for you. Okay. Let's roll to see how many nuns you position.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and by the way, the fire is still starting to spread through
Yep.
the.
Uh-huh.
You gather another 4 nuns. So now there's
Yay.
8. Now there's 8 nuns trying to just get around her.
I'm gonna throw a nun into the fire.
Okay. Let's say that's. I'm gonna just say it's brawl that you just grab like. I'm not gonna make it like a strength roll or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Damn, that would have been. Oh, of course you make my life more difficult. Thank you.
Well, no. I'll give you your choice. What are you better at?
With strength, without question.
Okay. Then make it strength. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what you were better at. So.
I'm like, making my life harder. All right.
No, strength roll then.
Strength. Okay. Still fail, but the odds were more in my favor there.
Yeah. You just kind of grabbed her as she was kind of getting in your way, and she kind of stumbled off to the side. Okay. Let's go back to Vala.
So she's got 8 nuns around her now?
Let's say 7 now, because Algernon tossed one to the right. So.
Could I just try to bulldoze my way through them?
Yeah, give us a
knock
size
Loretta
roll.
Down.
let's have a size roll.
I just love the image of Vala just charging through this horde of nuns.
Alrighty. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And some of these nuns are old. I mean, so they're not. They're not like.
I'm just imagining the bowling pins.
Yeah. That's what I would
They have just a strike sound effect.
Okay. The altar itself is starting to burn, and the mouth in the above just lets out this roar. Just this roar. I need everybody to make a sanity roll.
That makes sense.
I would say understandable. This thing is horrific and
actually, you know what? I take that back. Not Loretta. Just Algernon and Vala.
Yeah, because wow. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Vala.
It's all right.
Wow, it could have been worse by 1, so
Could've
that's
been.
something.
At least 4 sanity.
Okay.
Yeah, Loretta, you actually are just like, yes, Okay, yeah, and now the fire is really starting to spread. The nuns are not trying to get. It's kind of spreading all across. It's probably going to start burning towards where you guys are, unless you either jump out a window or start heading towards the doors. Within 30 seconds, 40 seconds, the fire is going to be in your position.
Would I have time to try to knock Loretta unconscious with my weird candelabra thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to do that first then.
That is probably going to be the last action you can make towards her before you got to retreat. Mm-hmm. So, okay. Yeah, go ahead and guess your brawl.
Okay. Nope.
Loretta, she keeps trying to hit you.
So mean.
I'm sorry, you're a crazy bitch. What could I say? Well then, since that failed, I'm gonna be like, Algernon, we have to leave. We have to leave her.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna, as my last act before I try to escape the inferno and this nightmare, I gesture off into my wall for some reason. I'm going to try one last time to sort of just wrench the book away from her and whip it into the fire. Okay. And if that doesn't work out, I'm going to try to bail out the stained glass window or something.
All right. Strength, your strength versus her dex.
Okay.
Because she's onto your game. She's
Ooh.
Holy crow!
Ugh.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
He grabs the book away from you.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
How
Oh.
understated.
And then as soon as it's in my grasp, I'm just gonna whip it into the blaze.
Okay. As the book flies, you hear all of the nuns go like, "No!" And the book hits the flyer, and then there's like this like insane like black smoke, and in the flames you see like tendrils of the ichor like reaching up, and some of the nuns are starting to jump towards the fire to get the book. The face in the ichor is just like roaring now. And I need Algernon and Vala to make sanity rolls again, please.
Makes sense.
Okay. Okay, still made it.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Sorry, Vala. All right. Depending what you get, you might gain a temporary phobia or whatever.
Phobia of darkness.
Yeah. You lost 2 sanity.
Mhm.
Loretta, it's almost like somebody slapped you in the face, because now you're like, you're kind of looking around. You're like, you really have no memory of coming in this now flaming
I'm gonna
chapel.
start freaking out.
Okay. Yeah.
Like where are we? Why is there a fire?
Leave now, and start
Okay.
skirting the fire and get.
I'm just gonna yell, stained glass window, broken glass, go!
Loretta, your tattoo is moving all around you. You'll almost get but you're like, but your wits now are like away.
Away.
Okay. I'm not going to make you guys make dex rolls to try to jump out the window. You guys managed to jump out.
Yep,
As the fire is just starting to take over the whole chapel, and you jump out and you're out onto the lawn.
I'm gonna just start I'm assuming that I've probably landed on my butt, so I'm just gonna start backing up, scooting back.
Yeah. And smoke is starting to billow out the window. The other windows have just busted as more smoke is coming out.
Where are we?
You're actually you're now outside of the convent. You're now kind of on like the lawn that would be like alongside of the building. So,
Okay. Do I recognize this area?
You're looking around. And you're like now you recognize the convent. You now have you're starting to get your wits about you, like where you are. So.
Are we noticing this change?
Yeah, you're noticing she's kind of waking up a little bit.
Okay. Loretta, we'll explain later. We have to go. We have to go now.
Go.
Okay. All right. You would need to basically kind of run across the lawn, like back towards the front entrance where you guys came in. There is the front entrance, and then past that is a large cemetery. As you guys are running towards the entrance, the front doors open.
Of course they do.
And a stream of nuns come out.
Of course they do.
And they're not very happy looking now.
I mean, fair.
Now, Loretta, could you give me a power roll?
Yep.
And you want to fail this.
Oh.
You succeeded. Okay. Seeing the nuns and seeing that blessed ichor, your tattoo starts kind of massaging your shoulder skin. And you get this feeling like there's still time. there's we can still do this.
Oh no.
As the stream of nuns start coming at you.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
You said we can see the
Mhm.
road that we came in on?
Yeah. You can either take the road out or you could run towards the cemetery.
Well, I'm going to try to grab her and just start running down the road, not
Okay.
towards the cemetery.
Okay. I don't know why no one wants to go towards the cemetery. I don't know.
I wonder why.
As a player, I kind of want to go to the cemetery, but that's the stupid answer.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run after him, following the main road.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys start running. The nuns are moving slowly, so I mean, not quite, shambling zombies.
I would say also it's the middle of the day, so like if people are gonna see this, just like this.
There's no one around.
I would say this
Yeah.
procession of nuns.
Yeah.
Zombie nuns.
Are there gates at the end of the
Yeah,
road?
but they're open. Yeah, they're open. Like when you guys came through, they were open. So,
Are there any chains near it?
give me a luck roll.
Ugh.
And anyone who wants to look can give me a luck roll. It's up to you.
Might as well.
Ooh, I made it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Let's see.
I also made
Ooh,
it.
you made it.
Okay.
Ooh, you made it.
We all made it.
Yeah, there are kind of on the essentially the back of them. They're the chains that they normally would lock it up with, but typically they're locked from the inside of the gate. So someone would like walk up, close the gates, and lock it there. But you probably could go on the outside and put those same locks.
That I'd like to try to do.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just making sure. So okay.
It's like actually, we really feel like locking ourselves in here. This seems like a really good place to be.
All of our friends are here.
Yeah,
exactly.
all the crazy crying nuns.
Yeah.
Some of them are just starting to say, "Join us."
As you
The greater good.
as you pull back the gates, there's the stream of nuns and they're starting to come towards the gate. Loretta, give me another power roll, please. And you might want to fail, but it's up to you. Oh.
She does not want to fail.
Why are they locking these gates? Why is she doing this? She's already, and because your memories are starting to come back, with every power roll you succeed, your memory is coming back. So you'd kind of snapped out of it, but now she tried to cut you. She tried to steal the book from you.
Tried to knock her out.
Exactly.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Forgot I had a drink of my Diet Coke and I never unmuted myself. I'm going to sprint towards the cemetery.
Okay, so you're not even going to go out the gates. You're going to head in the opposite direction towards the cemetery?
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys, your
Well,
compatriot
fuck.
has...
You know, Algernon, I'm half tempted to leave her here.
As am I.
Do we just lock it up and go back to the motel and see if some of our reinforcements arrive?
He probably contemplates for a good 5 seconds before he realizes oh, the nuns are still advancing,
yeah, exactly.
And then
you've got to decide soon.
Yeah, and then he's just like and just locks it.
Okay.
All right, they crowd up and start shaking, the gates. They kind of reaching their arms through.
I'm gonna book it back to the motel as quickly as I can.
Okay.
I guess I am also.
All right. We're on to the solo adventures of Loretta. You sprint into the cemetery. it's kind of got a small incline, just like the opening video, with the different headstones and everything. Give me a spot hidden, please.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Way down the path at the end of a crypt is a large crypt, and the door on the crypt is slightly ajar.
Gonna go in.
Okay. You go in, and there is lights on. Somebody has lit candles in here, and you recognize Edmund Wainwright sitting in the crypt.
Oh. You're not who I expected.
Nor you, I. But now you're starting to like weep the ichor.
Oh, now it happens.
Yep. Well,
And she's like, I'm going to be so beautiful.
She's like, this is what I wanted ever since I found out about it like 5 minutes ago.
Well, you start to weep ichor as he drops to one knee in front of you. He says, the book is gone. I felt it, but we know you possess its power. And then that is when he is going to quote said book. And let me find it again. The imperfect vessel holds the way through, giving of themselves to open the door.
Loretta's gonna die.
And that is when we're going to go back to Algernon and Vala running like hell towards them. Well, I mean, once you get out the gates, I mean, the nuns aren't climbing over the walls or any shit like that. I mean, they're...
Yeah, and probably...
Do we notice that?
Yeah, if you want to look back, yeah, they're just... I mean, it's almost like zombie stuff, like, they're reaching...
Yeah, I was going to say, under his breath, Algernon's probably cursing Sister Margaret. Just being like, oh, this is such horse shit. I didn't have to sign up for this.
I mean, the thing you do notice is that now the whole convent is going up in flames. So.
Oh, the whole convent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take a look back and notice that the nuns aren't really climbing over.
Yeah.
And I'll stop Algernon from running.
Yeah, and I'll sort of like, it just like she stops, like grabs my arm, and just like one of those like, momentum going on, facing the other way now, kind of deal.
Yep.
So now we're both facing the convent, which is ablaze.
Yeah.
And nuns are not really climbing gates to get us. Algernon, do we need to go back and get her?
I don't know. She could be ooze.
She
We're
could be.
And we're going to do one more scene with Loretta. So.
I feel like nothing good is going to happen if we leave her alone.
Algernon sort of is like one of those dramatic, like, kind of deals.
These women!
Like, you're right. Agreed.
Can we see, like, the borders of, I guess, the church estate?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to walk back towards the convent, yeah, you can see it's kind of like just like a brick wall around the place. But yeah, you could go back there, and there's not quite as many nuns at the gate now. There's maybe still a couple, but even just in a couple minutes, you walked away and came back. Give me a spot hidden as you approach the gates. Both Algernon and Avala. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I finally
indeed.
noticed something.
Less nice on my part.
You notice that the nuns are walking away from the gates, and they're heading towards the cemetery,
Of course, they
away
are.
from the fire as well. So
We might need to follow them.
Yes.
okay, you're gonna have to open the gates again.
Well, you said that there's a cemetery, so there might be another route into the cemetery?
You could probably walk around the perimeter. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. In the crypt, Wainwright stands up and takes your hand. He says, "We need to be gone from here, my queen."
Agreed.
Okay. And he
No questions asked.
I know with grace.
and he leads you further in, where there is a staircase that descends into darkness.
Okay, I'll follow him into darkness.
Okay. So now we're gonna end. Unfortunately, that's all for Loretta right now. We're going to go back to Algernon and Vala have scooted around. It takes you a couple minutes of jogging to kind of get to the far edge. And there is another set of gates that you would see would lead into the cemetery, but they're locked from the inside.
How tall is the wall?
We're going to say 6 feet.
Is it like one of those like brick walls? Okay.
Yeah. No spikes or shit like that on top.
That's for the gates exclusively.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it would require a dex roll to climb up and over.
Well, what if I boost Algernon up?
Still a dex roll for him. So.
All right, not strong suit for sure.
But I will let you make it an advantage.
Okay. So +1.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Jack be nimble. Jack
thank
be
God
quick.
for advantage.
Get up over it. Okay.
I guess I'm going to attempt to just scramble up it.
Okay. So it's dex.
So,
I mean, if I'm like on top of the wall, can I sort of
Hey!
like try and like help her up?
She doesn't need you. She got up.
Okay.
Got over. Okay. Yep. So you guys have jumped over
She
the
don't need
wall.
no man. She's
You don't need no man. Exactly. So the argent stench of smoke is billowing towards you from the burning convent, but you are now in the cemetery.
What is
we
the
see-
nun situation?
that's fair.
You start to see nuns walking through the cemetery. Doesn't seem like they've quite seen you yet.
Is there a way that they seem to be walking?
Yeah, they some of them are kind of walking around like they're looking for something, but most of them seem to be heading in a particular direction.
Can I unlock the gate in case we need to make a quick exit?
That sounds like a locksmith roll.
Oh, I know. I'm sure I don't have shit in that.
I think the base is 1 because that's what I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely not on my sheet, so
It's on mine.
I'll just take the failure, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Nope. Loretta, you're not even there. You're...
I know, I just wanted to see what it was.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Very high chance of failure, that one.
Okay.
The ones that are walking in like the same path,
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are walking towards something specific.
And I'm picturing this big thing of penguins just walking around. Yeah. So, okay.
Evil penguins.
Yep.
Does it look like there's a crypt or something that they're headed towards?
Give me a spot hidden roll, please.
Ooh. I do
don't
not
know where
notice.
those crazy nuns are going. Algernon, you can look if you'd like to.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, sure, I'll spend the luck. Why not?
Okay.
I'll spend 8 luck. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there's like a large crypt that they look like they're heading in that direction. But there's still lots of wandering nuns as well.
I'll sort of just like quietly sort of like point to the crypt that they're heading to.
Okay. Now you can, if you choose to approach, you would either have to be stealthy or attempt to bull your way through. I'd like to know what your choices are.
Well, I would try to just pull my way through.
I
That would be me.
I picture she's just like Juggernaut. She's just like,
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
that's how I've been imagining her a lot as well, in this specific instance, anyway.
Okay. Give me a size roll, please.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just like follow in her wake, I suppose.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Spend
I'm gonna spend the luck.
Okay. As you're knocking through them, and Algernon's following, they're all kind of falling down. You see this crypt, and they don't look like they're going in. They're all just kind of stopping. They're all kind of milling and just kind of stopping, and the door is open to the crypt. But they're all kind of stopping. They're all just kind of just like looking towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Their backs are to you. Okay. Size roll again.
Okay.
Okay. No, I won't let you spend that much luck.
No,
Yep.
I wouldn't want to.
Can I, obviously this is not going to be an assisted role, but can I like assist her in a sense of being like, oh, I see she's like not quite cutting it by herself at the moment, and also like try and start bodying nuns to like try to keep going forward?
If you can succeed on your strength roll, then yes.
Okay.
If you do not, then something bad's going to happen. So.
All right. I succeed.
Woo!
Okay. You start tossing nuns out of the way.
That's his strength, apparently, is just chucking nuns places.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Nunchuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
That's what they call it in high school.
But you laughed.
Okay. You get up to the door, and you see there are candles lit in this crypt.
Yep, I'm gonna keep going forward.
Okay.
I have a strong sense that this is where she is.
Okay. And the as you get in, the nuns kind of just start pushing up. Like, is Algernon following? I forgot to ask.
Oh yeah, I'm following her.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure.
I'm not staying out with the sea of nuns.
I didn't think so, but as you get inside, you see that there's not just very faint light. You make out what almost looks like an old staircase, like leading down. And it looks really scary, like a staircase in a crypt seems like an odd choice.
Do either of us have a flashlight? I believe we had them at one point, but...
Well, somebody had a lantern and he smashed it.
Well, yeah, he smashed it.
I'm pretty sure you had a flashlight.
Yeah.
I know I didn't have one because I had the lantern.
Well, if our keeper allows me to have that flashlight, I'm going to turn that bad boy on.
I think you did have one. I think that's
Okay.
fair. Okay.
Then I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to be like, I think we need to go down there.
Okay.
He
that's-
sort of like takes a brief glimpse back at the nuns and is just like,
The nuns do not enter.
Yep.
They stop at the entrance.
All right, let's go
Okay.
down the spooky staircase.
And that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight. Is
All
preparing
right.
to enter the staircase.
Bum, bum, bum.
So,
Loretta has survived yet another
yep.
session.
She didn't melt into ooze.
No, she did not
That's
melt
good.
into ooze.
And
Yeah.
apparently she's a queen now.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least
So-
Wainwright's queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So,
And she's super about it.
Yeah, she is. She's
Because-
like, yes, I'm queen.
because she did not question it even a little bit.
yeah. So that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight and for the season. So, how do you guys feel? You like the game?
I really like it.
I like it.
Yup.
Feeling
Okay.
very tense, though.
Yes.
Good. Thanks, Jen. Yeah.
I was
so-
fully expecting one, if not all of us, to just die in the inferno, if I'm being
Right.
honest.
If you guys had screwed around just a little bit longer, then I was going to start having you make like dodge like fire rolls and stuff, but you wisely caught my like we ought to get out of here. So yeah. So I think I would probably like to pick up the story again at some point. Obviously I'm not going to just drop it from here, but we'll talk about a season 2 of Passages, and we'll schedule that at some point. But we are going to move on to a new game, Atomic Age Cthulhu, with the new series, the Red Scar.
A red scar.
The Red Scar. Well, it could change. Who knows? But yeah, we'll talk about characters for that. But I appreciate everybody hanging in there. It was it's kind of a long. Aloysius knows all my stories are a slow burn. So
a good many of them at least. Yes.
yeah, I try not to just give everything out in the beginning. So, but yeah, so hold on to those character sheets, obviously, and we'll pick this up at some point. And we'll like I said, we'll start talking about the next series. So, we'll just find out what happens. So, all right. Anybody have anything they want to plug for tonight, or
Nope.
not this
I
group?
cannot
No.
believe so.
So
Yeah.
okay. So we will see what awaits our characters later on. Hopefully, I don't think it'll be too long. We'll start planning when we can get back to this story. So, but thanks again for everybody watching. I appreciate it. This has been a very popular series. I love my players and looking forward to doing more with them. So for tonight, we're going to wrap up, and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks again, everybody. Good night.
Bye.